Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing this look, kind of all day, slightly more than maybe what you would use for everyday work. So yeah, so if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching and we'll go through it. So let's get started. Right, I did have my YSL primer before, but I bought the Sarah Hill primer recently and I love it. It just seems to melt into your skin. So, and a trick I learned is the NARS Hot Sand Illuminator. If you mix this in with your primer, it will give you like a little glow. So, no one ever sees me without my makeup on. Feel privileged. What I've been doing before my foundation, not every day, this is obviously just a kind of everyday slash dressy look, you could say. The NARS Copacabana Illuminator. Just put this on before your foundation, where you would normally put your highlighter. Not really bright, but a little bit. It just helps. A little bit on the Cupid's bow. So now we'll go on to foundation. So I did used to use double wear, as everyone knows, but ever since doing my class, double wear is a no-no apparently, but I still love it. I like the way it stays on your face all day, but it is quite thick. I love the NARS one. I've got the Santa Fe NARS Sheer Glow. Yeah, I use my Bobbi Brown full coverage brush to put it all over my face. And then using my beauty blender. We watched a scary film the other night. Wasn't even that scary. But oh my god, I'm freaking out all the time now. It's ridiculous. We're in a flat, so no one can get in, but it's not real people I'm scared of. It's the make-believe people that I think are real. Right, so. And then I get my sponge. This is a Real Technique ones, I've not got an actual beauty blender, but I use it wet and it just takes off all the kind of excess and the brush strokes. I bought this MAC Amber ×9 it is, and I used this at my class on Sunday and it's really good. It's got all the colours that you kind of need, the matte ones, and then there's obviously like kind of metallic-y ones too, so I'm going to put that on. But before that I got the MAC Camel Coat, what's it called? Pro Longwear Paint Pot. So I use this, it's like a primer for your eyes I suppose. And it's kind of like it's like a colour as well, so you could really use this as eyeshadow if you can't be bothered doing the rest of it. It just covers up all the kind of redness in your eye or veins or whatever. I quite like nudie colours, so this one's quite a good one. There you go. See, it's kind of like a purpley colour. Right. So then I go onto my eyeshadow. I've got one of my Academia makeup brushes here. You get a MAC one quite similar, it's just a wee one. So I'm just going to go in with a lighter colour, just all over my eyelid. This kind of gives you, like, sets your eyes. And then I go in with a buffing brush and I have to do both eyes at the same time, otherwise I forget what I've done. And then one eye looks totally different to the other. No one wants two eyes different, they have to match. I always make the funniest faces, do I? Right. So once you've kind of done that, you just then go in with your darker colours. So I've got an angled brush also from my kit. I'm just going to go in with this slightly darker shade for my crease. So you get a tissue, and I mean you could do your full face with your concealer underneath, but it's just in case you get it on there. I just get a tissue and I'm going in with the darker shade. And then get your buffing brush just to kind of buff it out a bit. This eye looks totally darker than this one. Why is that? Is it just the light? Oh, it's raining. Alright, next one. Try not to poke yourself in the eye. Anyone who knows me knows I'm not good with eyes anyway. Anyone poking themselves in the eye, anyone near eyes freaks me right out. I just don't like it. Right. So you've kind of got a crease. What another trick you can do is metallic's really good. So with the gold in the middle. Just in the middle of your eye. Gives that a bit of a curve. Don't know why I hung, I'm sorry. I think because I'm by myself. Don't like quiet. Don't really like my own company, to be honest. I'm a bit boring. So now that I've done my eyes, we can go on to my concealer. Right. I still use my double wear to match my double wear, but it matches this foundation too. I did also buy the NARS Vanilla Creamy Concealer because it seems to go on kind of more liquid. This is quite thick, but I like it. Use the NARS on all my kind of spots and stuff. On all these spots. And just anywhere you kind of have or need concealer. And I just go back in with my beauty blender. Just make sure you do buff it out in that, otherwise you're left with like white bits. Once you've done that, we're looking a bit pale minus the eyes. So I'm going to finish off my eyes and then do the rest of me. So I'm going to go in with my eyebrows. I've got my Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. It's just kind of the easiest that I use. You just have to draw on. There's some MAC eyebrow pencils which are amazing, but I've just been using this one. Yeah, that'll do for just now. Also a good thing, I've got lots of these for my kit and it just kind of fluffs out the brows. And then I use my Ready Set Brow just to keep them in place. So this is the one I use, the Super Liner by L'Oreal. I'm trying on my thumb. But this is the one where you have to sit with your eyes shut for a while until it sets. It's a bit annoying. And curling your lashes. It's my old school curlers. Get yourself a good pair of curlers. That's what we've got top, because they're one of the main things. And if you're putting on eyelashes, fake eyelashes, obviously they are totally curled, so you can't put them on top of non-curled lashes. Now I'm just using my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I love it. Now for a night out, or depending on what day you're kind of having, I would go with my eyeshadow underneath or line underneath, but I'm not really feeling that today. So I'm just going to use my waterproof, this is what I got out of my Birchbox, it's called Marcel. waterproof eyeliner. It's in a brown, so it's not too harsh on your eye. Kind of for daytime. In your waterline. Then I use this is also what I got out of my Birchbox. It's called Jelly Pong Pong Cosmetics. I've not heard of it before, but it's actually quite good. But I just like to put it. It's a nude pencil, so put it so it kind of defines your cupid's bow, and then under your. I'm gonna set my foundation concealer before we move on to my. I just put it in the lid, and you just kind of smoosh it about. Just get it all in your brush, and pat your face. Make it last longer. Because if you go and put on other stuff on top, like powder, etc., it will stay. So I've got the Anastasia contour kit, light to medium. This is for my kit, but it's really good. So we're just going to show you it today. You just want to go top of your ear to the corner of your lip. You'll know, because if you contour in the wrong bit, you're like, oh. And face shape. So you always kind of want an oval face. So depending what shape your face is, apparently the perfect face is an oval face. So just do that until you're kind of happy. Then I go in still with my bronzer because I'm a tanned fiend. Have to match my neck, see, I've not tanned yet. Total preference. Blusher. So I'm still using my Benefit Rockateur. I was going to put on lipstick as a cream blusher, but it's a bit more of a faff, so I'm not doing that. And you just want it on the apples of your cheeks and just kind of pulled slightly back. You do not want blusher up here, that is not where blusher goes. And feel free to layer up blusher, because if you want one that's really pinky but then you want the metallic, just... because this one's quite metallic-y, like rose gold. So then I also use the Bobbi Brown just for a bit more pink. Then highlighter, best bit. Because I've bought my Sarah Hill highlighters, I thought I'd give them a go. Now these are totally, it came in pink opal collection, Sarah Hill. They're just really quite powdery, so you gotta watch putting them on or what you're doing with them, because you don't want to tip this upside down. So I'm just putting a little bit on my hand and kind of smudging it in with my finger. Oh, look how pretty it is. And then just dot it on where you want it to go. Oh, it's really pretty, isn't it? Not used this one yet. And then on your Cupid's bow. And then kind of just whatever else, like I said, you wanted it to go. I quite like it. Above my eyebrows and on my nose. Some people don't like the nose because it gives you a shiny face, but I quite like it. Never have too much highlighter. Glow in the dark. People can find you. I love that. This is called Rose Quartz, the one I used just now. So it's kind of pinky. So for a day kind of look, it's quite good. So now on to lips. You can scrub your lips with a mascara wand. Like you get these off of Amazon. We have to have heaps of them. Either that or I do use my Lush bubblegum scrub. Heaps of people kept asking why I licked it off in my last video, and it's because it's literally just sugar. It tastes amazing. Go out and buy it, honestly. I just keep it in my bag all the time, and it's so good for when you're putting on lipstick, like especially matte lipstick, because you can see all the cracks in your lips if you don't scrub them and have them soft. So I think you also get a peppermint one, mint choc chip. My sister has that one, but it's just sugar. So either that, or you could mix lip balm and sugar together and use that, or this. Just give them a little scrub. Either that, or you could use an old toothbrush. It's quite a good idea. I've got the NYX, what colour is this? Bed Rose, because it matches my Charlotte Tilbury Kidman's Kiss. So this is what I'm putting on just now. Love Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. This one's Kidman's Kiss, it's matte. It's so nice. See, my lips are still quite dry, you can see it. Get some lip balm on those. A good thing to do is have your lip scrub by your bed at night. Do it at night time and then put on some lip balm, and then every morning it should kind of be better if you're doing that every night. Get a good lip balm, especially with the winter coming. Yeah. So this is the final look. My hair's a total mess, but you can kind of get the gist. I think I'm pretty much going to be wearing this for a wedding I've got at the weekend. Maybe play around with some of the eyeshadows and maybe some of the lipsticks. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. Anything you need answers on, any questions, just give me a shout, leave them in the comment box below. Please subscribe and like the video. If you have any ideas of any other videos you want me to do, anything else you want me to go over, just give me a shout. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.